For millions of years, forests have been the silent architects of life on Earth, creating the air we breathe and the water we drink. These vast green expanses are the planet's primary defense against climate change, storing billions of tons of carbon. Even in the smallest shadows, life thrives. A single square meter of forest soil can hold thousands of unique species. Coastal mangroves protect our shores from storms and provide a nursery for the ocean's most delicate creatures. But this balance is being shattered. Every minute, we lose a forest area the size of dozens of football fields. The silence of the wasteland is a stark contrast to the once thriving symphony of the wild. The king of the jungle is losing its kingdom. Predators like the tiger are forced into shrinking islands of green. With no room to hunt and no place to hide, these icons of strength are being pushed toward extinction. Elephants, the architects of the savanna and forest, find their ancient paths blocked by human progress. The youngest generation of these giants faces a world where the forests they need for survival are vanishing. It's not just the jungles. Savannas and woodlands across the globe are being cleared for grazing and fuel. In Borneo and Sumatra, the orangutan is a refugee in its own home, isolated by the relentless march of industry. Monocultures provide products for our shelves, but they rob the earth of its vital biological diversity. The jaguar, the apex predator of the Americas, is running out of territory and prey as the canopy above disappears. The most vulnerable creatures have no way to escape. For the sloth, the loss of a tree is the loss of a life. Every falling giant takes with it a vertical city of life, from birds in the sky to insects in the roots. The melodies of the forest are replaced by the roar of chainsaws and the crackle of devastating fires. We are losing ghosts. Rare variants of life are vanishing before we can even study their existence. Birds that depend on ancient trees for nesting find themselves homeless in a world of timber and trade. Industrial-scale logging is tearing the heart out of our most precious natural resources. Timber for our homes and paper for our desks come at a price that our planet can no longer afford to pay. Without roots to hold the earth, the very foundation of the forest, the fertile topsoil, washes away. The land becomes useless, unable to support life, agriculture, or the return of the forest itself. The forest's role in the water cycle is vital. Without it, the rains stop and the land turns to stone. Waterfalls that once fed entire ecosystems fall silent, leaving a parched world in their wake. Human cultures, the guardians of the forest for generations, are being displaced alongside the wild. When forests burn, billions of tons of carbon dioxide are released into our atmosphere. This accelerates global warming, creating a cycle of heat and drought that threatens every living thing. Wildlife is forced into closer contact with humans, leading to conflict, roadkill, and the spread of disease. Even the most iconic symbols of conservation are not safe from the reach of habitat destruction. Every day, we lose species we haven't even discovered yet, along with their potential for new medicines. Silence is falling over places that once hummed with the vibrant energy of millions of species. But there is a movement growing. Around the world, people are fighting back to restore what was lost. Nature is resilient. If we give it a chance, it can heal, and the forests can return once again. Restoration starts with a single seed, nurtured by communities who understand the forest's value. As the trees return, so does the life. Ecosystems begin to reconnect, providing hope for the wild. We must change the way we live and consume, choosing sustainability over destruction. Even in our cities, we can bring the green back, integrating nature into the fabric of our lives. By protecting what remains, we ensure a future for the millions of creatures who call the forest home. The choice is ours. Every action counts in the fight to save the lungs of our planet and our own future. Let us choose a world of green, a world of life, before the silence of the wasteland becomes permanent. The time to act is now. Protect our forests, protect our planet, for everyone. Protect our future, save the forest.